Hey guys, what's going on? 3/11/2012. I want to talk about Greece, default of Greece, and I want to talk about this movie Kony because they both have the exact same message, the exact same theme, and that theme is a statement of defeat from the Illuminati. Okay? Greece, very easy to see. Friday it was announced that yes, Greece is defaulting. The creditors are going to have to take a loss. The recalibration goes forward, and the Illuminati are being taken out of financial power. Technically, Greece defaulted in November 2011, but this is the actual formalization of that default. So, very positive news, very good, and again, it's a statement. The Greek default is a statement of defeat. It's what it is. Now, Kony, the movie, also a statement of defeat. A little bit different, a little bit trickier. In fact, it's actually sort of tricky to decipher here, but once I get done with this, you'll have a clearer understanding of what the Illuminati are saying. Because if you've been watching my videos, I've done videos on Illuminati secret language, Illuminati codes, and that is how they communicate. That is what they do. It is part of their restrictions and part of the rules that are placed upon them, because they are lower energy beings and they have to abide by rules. They talk in funny codes, they talk in symbols, and if you can decode those things, they mean something. And they have to let you know what they're doing. Those are the rules. Okay, so let's get to it. First of all, in the Kony movie, oh, and I have to say this also, the Greek default and the release of Kony, coincidentally, happened at roughly the same time. Do you notice that? Within 4 days of one another. Non-coincidental. That is deliberate. That is pretty easy to see. So you have to look at that and go, okay, what's going on? Well, the message is the same. That's why they're done at around the same time. Now, the first thing I want to draw attention to is the logo of the Kony film. And that is an upside down pyramid or a triangle cut into sections. Okay? Now, where have we seen the pyramid? Where have we seen the triangle? Where have we seen this most depicted? On the back of the dollar bill. That's exactly where it comes from. The pyramid with the eye in the top, the eye of Lucifer, and what that symbolizes is that the end game, the end achievement of the Illuminati was to lower the frequency of the earth dimension so low that they could embody Lucifer. That is exactly what it is. So, the contradiction to that is the logo from Kony. It's an upside down triangle, okay? So what's that is saying is that we're not going to get the embodiment of Lucifer, and it's cut into sections. What does that mean? That means that their system is being defragmented. It's being severed, segregated, mixed, and diffused. That's what those cuts in the upside down triangle mean. Okay? Now, if you go further into the hidden codes of Kony, it's going to be even more revealing and more descriptive. First of all, with Kony, you'll notice that the mainstream media got all over it. Within a day or two of the release on YouTube, mainstream media was all over it. All over it. Well, the reason why mainstream media was all over it is because they were preordained to do that. They were pre-notified about it, and they were working in conjunction to boost the views up. I'm sure that Google added views or YouTube added views. It's just a mouse click, and by the time it gets 50 million views, 60 million views, it becomes a phenomenon. Everybody sees it, but a lot of people aren't realizing really what they're seeing. And that's what I'm going to try and decode today. Or no, I'm not going to try. I'm going to decode it. And again, the statement is a statement of defeat. Just like the upside down triangle, fragmented, falling apart. Okay? And you'll notice that the main message of the Kony film is they're talking about this war criminal, this crazy guy, African guy, Joseph Kony, who's a very deplorable character. And before I actually go any further, some of the images on there are very despicable. I don't like to see any people suffering like that, and especially children. I mean, it's pretty graphic, but that's why I want to describe all this stuff and decode it so you can see it in the correct light. Okay, so let me say that real quick. But yeah, Joseph Kony, he's this bad guy committing heinous crimes, and this Kony group actually petitions our Congress, United States government, Congress, celebrities, to help eradicate and extract this guy Joseph Kony. Well, first of all, the Congress, House representatives of the United States are the biggest war criminals on the planet. Period. George Bush Sr. is responsible for the deaths of like 100 million people. Huge, huge numbers. So you're telling me that to eradicate some thug, okay, we're going to go to the biggest criminals on the planet? No, that's not the message. That's not what they're trying to say. What they're trying to say is that they're admitting defeat, and they're putting their names, their pictures, next to a guy that they're telling you is this heinous war criminal, which is actually what they are. So they're admitting in a certain thread or theme of what they have done. They have to do this. They have to admit what they're doing. These are the rules. And by bringing the celebrities in, okay, and saying that they're going to help, what they're doing is they're saying the corporate system, the political system are the people that actually do the crimes, okay? Day in, day out, those are the people doing the crimes. The media, the people like Jay-Z, the people like Clooney, the people like all these actors and actresses, Taylor Swift, they're covering up the crimes. So they're just as culpable. They're just as guilty because they're in this realm where the propaganda and the media to cover up the crimes is just the same amount of evil as the actual crimes. And that's sort of what they're trying to say. I mean, if you look at people like George Clooney's not a good guy. George Clooney has a villa in Lake Como, Italy, that was paid for by the most dysfunctional, degenerate, corporate, Anglo-American empire Luciferians on the planet. So that guy has a lot of washing his hands to do. Jay-Z, another guy, guilty as can be, talks about Lucifer all the time. He's always throwing up Luciferian codes. He's some master mason. Oh, he's got his hands all in the pot. And he's admitting, yeah, I'm part of this. I'm part of this heinous crime network. That's the codes, that's what they're saying. And also remember the triangle, they're being defeated. That's what they're saying in addition. But you got people like Donald Rumsfeld who's supposed to help, which is in this movie. Donald Skeletor Rumsfeld. Oh, he's the biggest war criminal on the planet. Then you got people like Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza Rice? You kidding me? Didn't Dave Chappelle have on his show the racial drafts and the black delegation actually gave away Condoleezza Rice? I mean, is that, do I need to say any more? I mean, to depict and describe what kind of person she is? I mean, all these people here that they're listing on the website, this Kony2012.com, it's straight out of the Legion of Doom. These guys are the biggest criminals on the planet. Bill Clinton, biggest drug runner North America's probably ever seen. Mena, Arkansas, cocaine planes full of cocaine. Yeah, they're not saying they're going to help. They're admitting that they're the ones that have been perpetrating the crimes like this Joseph Kony has been committing. Okay? That is what they're saying. And they're coupling those heinous images with images of themselves. Do you see what I'm doing? They're putting those two together to get you guys to sort of draw the link, or at least to admit in some way, shape, or form under the parameters of the rules that they have to abide by, the rules of their codes and symbols. For example, you have in the Kony 2012 movie, you have a image of Hitler, and then a few seconds later you have a table full of human skulls. Well, what they're saying is that they're admitting, yeah, Hitler was a killer. And we're admitting defeat. We're admitting that these are the individuals that we are, and this is where we're coming from. Also, I think it's very, very important, another little tidbit in this Kony 2012 that is very revealing are these bracelets. This Kony 2012 is administering bracelets with numbers on them. So what are they admitting to there? They're admitting that they wanted to microchip the population. That's exactly what that bracelet and a number represents. You know, hey, I'm not a number. I'm not a number. I'm a human being. And how dare you try to numericize me and my energy? How dare you? But that's what they're trying to say, and that's the type of thing that they were trying to do, and they're admitting it. Admitting defeat, admitting who they are, and admitting what their plans were, okay? You know, you've got the cast of characters again. You've got people like, these are the quote-unquote, you know, all-stars here that are supposed to help get rid of this Joseph Kony guy. You got people like Harry Reid. You got Bono. Would he just go away? Just go away. Again, an entertainer locked in with all these guys, covers up all of the heinous crimes that they're trying to commit. Get out of here. I mean, Bill O'Reilly, he's another guy. What a liar, what a shill, what a disservice to humanity that schmuck is. Get out of here. Bill Gates is on their little Legion of Doom here. The biggest eugenicist on the planet. No, the message is not that these guys were going to help. The message is, hey, we are responsible for these types of heinous crimes, and we're admitting defeat. Okay? That's what it is. Some of the other people, Warren Buffett, he's an absolute shill. That guy doesn't make any business decisions. He's given insider information every single time. He's got about enough brain power as freaking 3 fucking cashews and a walnut. That's about what he's got. Taylor Swift, she's going to help. MK Ultra, total mind control pupil, just like Britney Spears. You know, they've got Baby Bush in there, Baby George Bush. He's going to help. Do I need to say anything about the atrocities that individual has caused? Then they got to finalize and put the icing on the cake with people like John Kerry. John Frankenstein Kerry. You ever seen that guy's mug? Oh, it's Frankenstein. That's what he is. But yeah, I mean, that's the message that they're trying to put across. It is a statement of defeat. They are coupling their images with very, very, very heinous images of the Kony film, and they're drawing loose associations, which I hopefully have given you guys some insight into this. This is truly what they're saying. And again, it correlates into everything that I've been saying about the end of the Illuminati, the rise of the New World, and this recalibration that's going forward. Flows right into that. So more affirmation, more confirmation, more good stuff. So I just wanted to put this out there. Yeah, Kony 2012 is Illuminati Code and is a statement of defeat. Okay, and they are admitting the heinous nature of who they are, and they're just deplorable energy streams. All right. Okay, guys, a lot to deal with today, but you know, hey, these are exciting times, and a lot more stuff like this is going to be coming out in the future. So get ready, get prepped. Very, very exciting times to live through. All right, guys. Okay, 3/11/2012. I did this video specifically on this date to give a little light to my Japanese brothers in retrospect what they went through a year ago at the hands of the Illuminati. And I'm also doing this video today to basically tell the Illuminati in their face, man, pound fucking sand. Pound fucking sand. Get out of here. All right, guys. As always, thank you very much for listening.